And you know, no matter how busy it is out there, it's still fun to just to go down there, even if you have to park far away. It's still pretty cool out there.
It's worth it, yeah.
But
And it's not too cold, not too hot, just right, Craig.
Yeah.
Just right. It's one of our gyms, many of the gyms across the county. And, you know, this evening, it's still nice right now, but give it a couple of hours and we have the fog blowing back on in. And tomorrow, things change dramatically. So let's start off first with our live shot as we look out over downtown from the downtown SkyCam there. A little hazy. You can just make out the lights. They're not quite as bright due to the haze, and that'll thicken up over the next several hours. That dense fog advisory begins at 8 p.m. At this hour, 53 in Poway, 54 Del Mar, and 65 in Escondido. So you can see where we have some cloud cover in place, keeping the temperatures up, but where it's still clear, it's rather cold. Right now, the Pinpoint Weather Network, you can see not much in the way of winds going on across the mountains and deserts, but the gusts tomorrow will be closer to 20, even 30 miles per hour. The sustained winds will be anywhere from 15 to 25, especially this time tomorrow and during the overnight hours, thanks to a ridge of high pressure starting to set up. We've been talking about this all week. Those offshore winds are going to come through. Notice all the cold air moving right in from Canada, making a beeline for New Mexico, right around this ridge of high pressure. This will continue to drape down over the desert southwest. For us, it's given us the offshore winds beginning tomorrow afternoon. You'll really notice those northeast winds coming on through. It'll get windy and it will dry things out. You'll feel that, the relative humidity coming down significantly. So by tomorrow, about 10 to 15%, and then into Monday, we're back into the single digits for some locations. Those northeast winds anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. And again, some of those gusts will be 50 or 60 or so after we start the morning with fog. Here's the 10 News Futurecast, and we're looking at humidity. This is 2 p.m. Notice this, we've got 11 to 16%. And then by the evening or 6 o'clock, we're already down to 11%. We continue to go on through. This is Monday morning, 10 a.m., when we usually have the most humidity thanks to the marine layer. We've got single digits from El Cajon, Escondido, Poway. Several inland valleys are going to be rather dry. So notice during the evening hours the fog starts to come back on, and that'll be on Tuesday. High wind watch begins tomorrow, and this takes us through 10 a.m. on Monday. This is 2 p.m. And then we got a red flag warning for the mountains and all the way across the western valleys. That's Sunday at 6 p.m. through Tuesday at 2 p.m. So you can see how dry it's going to be. Because of those windy conditions, we'll watch for fire danger with that red flag warning in place. Poway, overnight lows 42, some low 40s and some 30s for higher elevations. Again, when it dries out, we talk about some cooler conditions. We've got 70s, a couple of 70s tomorrow, not many, mostly 60s along the coast. 70 Poway, 72 in El Cajon, 69 in La Mesa. The extended forecast along the coast, cool and windy at night, and then during the afternoon we got some 70s, but look at Wednesday evening, we got some rain coming in. Cold system, 57 for a high at the coast on Thursday, about 58 or so Thursday inland with the rain coming through, so we'll get some snow in our mountains. But tomorrow, the big story again, tomorrow evening is going to be the wind, those northeast winds drying things out.
with that wind or that rain on Wednesday, Thursday, what are we talking about? How much do you think?
Not a whole lot. It's going to be, since it's a cold, dry storm, probably about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but the mountains will be nice with the snow.
All right, thanks, Craig.
Thanks, Craig.